Peace, this is OB from obcitydesigns.com. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a brief tutorial on how to customize your own personal YouTube channel with the banner and without a YouTube partnership. There are 9 primary parts of this YouTube template. If you like to download it, you can look in the description box and download it free. Anyway, the 9 primary parts of this template, which I've separated each into its layer for your convenience. Alright, the first layer is where your banner is going to go. As you can see, there's a placeholder in the right corner. This is the only place you can alter or in the banner, but it's still room for a small design. Alright, the second layer is unseen, but it will be covered by your main video. The third layer is basically where you find favorites. It's basically where your favorites uploaded in vlog videos are displayed. Fourth is info about your main video. The fifth is where your name and your personal information belongs, and the sixth is basically where your friends, subscribers, and comments, etc. all that's going. Now there are 3 background layers which you will replace with your own. But before we do anything, let's first get our measurements. If your ruler is not showing, you can go to the view and find the tab rulers, or just press Ctrl R. Drag your rulers to the very edges of the background 1 and 2. Then draw 2 more lines about 1.5 inches away from the edges. This is very important because if your background image is too big, it will look tacky. And this is basically what can be seen by the average monitor. So if you make it too big, it will be tacky and no one will be able to see it. And obviously you want it to be seen. That's why you made it. Now that you've got your measurements, you can make background 1 and 2 invisible. Now choose a background which will line up perfectly with your measurements. You can put text running down the side of it, buildings, whatever you want. I've made my background. If possible, you should always try to make it fade out into one color, because you can only choose one background color on YouTube, and you want them to fade into it. As you can see, I've made mine to fade out to black, and my YouTube background will be black as well. Now we make background 1 and 2 visible. Remember, these will not be seen very much, so we want to give them a color which will complement background 3. I've replaced them with my own background, which is technically the same as the main background, but to make it stick out, I put an outer glow around it. Now, time to make the layers visible. It's up to you what color you choose, but just make sure it's not the same color as your text. Now, I made my layers a bit transparent. Depending on the color of backgrounds 1 and 2, you could just make the font layers invisible, but that's not what I'm doing this time. We got the banner. You can change it to whatever you want. Just make sure it's no bigger than the template allows, or else it'll merge with your buttons and look retarded. And also, while you make your template, it is very important that you make the text match your background, or else it'll look tacky. This is pretty much it. To download the template for free, just look in the description box, and I have a link posted. Now let's just take a look at the final result on YouTube. And also, if you don't feel like making your own personal YouTube layout, I got about 70 diverse designs you can check out on my website, obcitydesigns.com. That's obcitydesigns.com. Once again, this is OB from obcitydesigns.com. Peace and God bless.